The energy here, it's not good. Are you, you are so terrible at that. Oh my gosh.
We're waiting for people.
Okay. I wonder where the petting zoo was. I wish we
don't know.
in the museum.
I don't know.
There's a wooden box over there. Should I go see what it is?
What?
That wooden box right there.
Oh, I don't know.
I think I shall.
Well,
Explore.
hold on before you explore. Because, you know, you got to talk before. There is.
Oh,
so,
hi.
Hello everybody. Wasp. Here we are at the Heart Mountain Relocation Camp. And for those who don't know, the Heart Mountain Relocation Camp was a camp for the Japanese Americans during World War II when Japan bombed Pearl Harbor. America kind of flipped out and gathered them all up, and this place was actually where they ended. Now what we've learned from our research, this location is in between. This is in Cody, Wyoming, and this exact relocation camp is between Cody and Powell, Wyoming. It was one of the worst locations for a camp. The poor Japanese Americans didn't know what to do with themselves here. They actually described this place as being bleak, scrubby, lonely, dusty, and a plain of sagebrush with not a tree in sight. I kind of agree. Actually. Kara's going off by herself. So, during the time, I guess, they started construction in 1942, August of 1942 to November 1943. But during this time,
let's go this way. It's freaking amazing.
During the time of the internment, there were over 10,000 Japanese Americans that were forced to live here.
Slaves. They were slaves.
Pretty much. And it was really harsh conditions. When they built these buildings, they used green lumber. So as the lumber dried, they shrunk, leaving cracks in the windows and the door frames. And you'll see, this is one of the
original buildings.
Yeah, one of the buildings. Now, a lot of these families were forced to leave their homes, leave everything they had. Hello, William.
Hello.
Oh, he called us lovely. Hello,
wow.
Lovely ladies.
Thanks.
Our noses are red. It's really cold out here.
I'm afraid of dripping. It's like gross cold.
Now, a little bit of information. These buildings, a lot of these people had to share bathrooms. The little rooms that they were forced to live in had very little furnishings. They one light fixture up above, and it wasn't ideal. They were all crammed into tiny rooms, and they all had to share showers and bathrooms and all kinds of stuff. So, oh, it's cold. Sorry, my nose is running.
Sorry, I keep running away. I'm not running away.
She is. She's getting pictures. And it was said that, you know, they had menus that were planned. They were supposed to get these really good meals every day.
Tomatoes and rice.
Oh, he said we've added some beauty to a dark place.
Oh, how sweet.
But the meals that these people were being served, they were supposed to get really good meals. And it ended up being half the time they were getting rice and stewed tomatoes. There's a interpretive center. There's actually a museum down below this hill over here. And they have a lot of
what is that?
Artifacts. It's the stage, actually, where they would do performances.
Oh, wow. I get pictures of that.
They have a lot of artifacts and a lot of the history from this area, which is really cool. If you guys ever make it out to Cody, Wyoming, this is definitely a place to stop and see.
Oh, wow. Look at all
a dark time in American history.
Shingles and nails everywhere.
I know. Check that out.
Like, they just left it. It's like they tore the buildings down, but then this is crazy. Like, look at all these are all the shingles. So when they all left, and what was that date, Tammy? It was about a year later.
1945. In November of 1945, the last Japanese Americans left this camp.
Yes, and when they did, they literally demolished these buildings. And a lot of them are in the homes. And, I keep doing that.
Yeah, this is the stage.
They used to do entertainment here.
Yeah, they used to put on plays and stuff and whatever else they needed the stage for.
So the homes that were rebuilt from the wood, from the lumber because this was huge. If you can imagine, it's probably what?
Oh,
Tammy?
it went all the way over.
I mean, just
see that white building over there? I don't know if they can see it. That was part of it, and it extended further out past that.
And down the hill.
Mm-hmm.
It was huge. Over 10,000 Japanese Americans were kept here, and honestly made as slaves.
Mm-hmm. They actually, if you can hold on, they had guard towers placed on the outer rim of this whole area, and it was almost, I don't know, like they were being held prisoner, captive.
Well, it was, yeah. I mean, everyone wants to sleep around the rug at something
there's
different.
a little interesting fact that the economy was really bad during this time. And so some of the Japanese Americans were allowed to leave and work and make better wages by working on some of the ranches and the farms that they had in the area, making what? Some of them made $19 a day.
A month.
Oh, was it a month?
It was a month. But back then, I guess that was
not even so, but still.
Yeah, it was a month.
But they had guards at the towers that were placed. Keep an eye on them.
Did you show them Heart Mountain?
No.
Right there. That's the whole reason it is named Heart Mountain Relocation Camp. That is Heart Mountain. She's a beauty.
Now, last time we were here, we did an investigation here. This building over here, we walked over there, and one of the other investigators and I went to the back. Kara was over in this area over here, getting some pretty good readings. And we were talking about trying to get up and look inside the window, and because you can't go inside any of these buildings.
No, they're condemned.
And we were kind of giggling and laughing about falling through and, you know, scaring a ghost. And on the video, you could clearly hear a man say, "I'm not scared." But we lost it. It just like disappeared. The evidence did, unfortunately.
I remember that. Seems like yesterday, but that was a while ago.
It was a while ago. Let's walk over there so they can see.
Okay.
This used to be, they had several of these buildings right here. They stretched all along here. They had, they had
They're just starting to bring them back.
Yeah.
Well, it's not, like I said, a lot of the houses around this area are built from them, and they all are reported to be very
They moved some of the buildings and actually
active.
put some of them in Cody, and people currently live in them. Ones like that white one over there.
Tammy, you look so beautiful with the clouds behind you and the buildings. Oh, that is just amazing. I love it.
But what's cool about this is, I mean, it wasn't completely deplorable. I can't even say that word. Horrible. Let's just go with horrible. Horrible conditions. They had a high school, they had an elementary school, they had a gymnasium, they actually had a basketball team.
And a petting zoo.
They had a petting zoo.
With a rattlesnake.
They had rattlesnakes there, actually. And,
crazy people.
Bats. They had bats at the petting zoo.
I wonder if a lot of people died from the rattlesnake petting zoo.
That's another interesting fact about this place. There were several hundred babies born, I believe, during its time. But there were also well over 300 deaths. And to this day, they're still finding headstones that were
like what I'm
buried.
sitting on probably right now.
Yeah.
Check that out. That kind of looks like a burial. Look how the rocks are. Huh. Maybe not.
Oh, somebody that I work with at the clinic, their dad found on his property a headstone as he was cultivating.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they think it was placed there on accident, but
Who knows?
No, they gave it to the museum down there.
I want to get into that
There
museum.
were 300 people, over 300 people that died while being here. So you can imagine the
That's
anger.
not a bad ratio. I mean, compared to 10,000. Well, I guess in 1 year, that's a lot.
But can you imagine the anger, the hatred, the sadness, the feelings that...
Well, and they were uprooted from a warm
they
climate
were-
into this. And this is no joke. Wyoming is a harsh environment.
The sad thing was is that they were forced to give up their businesses. They lost, most of them lost, because some of them were really successful, and they had businesses. A lot of them came from California. But they were forced to give up their businesses, their homes, their pets. They left their pets behind. And
They had to.
When
They were
when
forced
left,
to. They
when they
didn't
were allowed
leave
to leave
them.
this place, everything they had was gone. Everything. They
Yep.
had to start over.
And then they had to eat rice and stewed tomatoes. Wow.
they chose this location.
Oh, hold on, I gotta get your flapper so you need to
okay.
stop flapping. There we go.
Okay. So they chose this location because of the water source, the flat barren land and the water source. They had, I don't know, over here. It's over here. They had an irrigation, a pump house with irrigation. And I don't remember what this was used for.
Can you remember that quote that
here,
was said
right here.
about where they were?
Oh yeah, I already.
Oh, did you already
Yeah,
say
about it being dusty and grubby and
desolate?
desolate.
Standing tall into the future.
So the smokestack stands as an icon symbolizing the identity of this historic place. The hospital complex, completed in 1942, relied on the boiler house. So this was the boiler house, I believe. To provide steam, heat during cold Wyoming weather. So they actually had to fix this boiler house because it was leaning and they had to preserve
It's
it.
still leaning. If you look at it, it's still leaning even after they've made
I
effort.
don't know about many of you, but I was born in 1978, and when I was in school learning about World War II in history class, I don't remember ever being taught anything about Japanese internments, about anything that went on with that, until I moved to Wyoming and I heard about the relocation center. So, and they're just now starting to teach kids in history class about this place.
Yep. There's also one in Deaver that was immediately removed after the war. Wow, that's kind of scary looking.
So here, if you want to come back this way, this is where we got the EVP. Last time we were here.
There's a sketchy bridge up here too.
This was the
That was a
pump house.
foundation.
This was the water, the irrigation.
Yep.
Oh,
So
right here?
yeah, that's where I was sitting talking to my lovely spiritual friends. I think a little kid died in there is what I got from it, but I'm not sure.
Let's check this out.
So you gotta be careful when venturing out here, especially at night. I almost fell in a couple of times.
Yeah.
Because you can't see these very well, even with a flashlight.
Here, you want to? I'll trade
Yeah,
you.
my hands are
Here,
freezing.
we'll
Thank
trade
you
off.
so much.
We'll trade off. You take those, and I'll take this.
Okay.
Kara's going to put the gloves on.
I'm freezing.
It is cold out here.
And
So this
here's
was
where I
the
sat, too.
pump from their water supply. This is how they pumped all the water into this building here. And like I said, if you come out here at night, it's probably not the best time to come because you probably will break a leg.
Yeah.
Or
we
your
almost
neck,
did. We were
or-
lucky not to. And especially like this. Look at this right here. Whew. I mean, that would definitely do some damage.
Yeah. But the back of this building right here, this is what we were talking about. See this little ledge, this little lip that comes down?
Don't walk in that hole, Jen.
I won't. It's weird, the inside, the layout of this building. It kind of resembles that of a stable.
Yeah, it does.
And I don't quite get it if it was a boiler house. Maybe it's where they kept coal.
Maybe. It might be. I don't know. For some reason, I feel like it was like a school.
Oh, check that out.
Yeah, and you can see through this window, too. It's big.
See what I mean over here? That must have been where they kept wood or coal.
Oh,
Oh, check it out. Look. Kara, I'm all excited. Sorry, guys. Look at the cellar. There's a cellar. Look, wait, look right in there, right down, immediately down below.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. You know, we have so got to get in connection with some people that would let us in there. We can, like, sign a disclosure that, you know, if we die, we're okay.
Oh, my God.
And look at on the side over here, it's like little stables. Almost like it was like a...
And there's still stuff coming out from the...
Yeah. Huh.
Oh, look at the little... Well, I don't know if you can see it.
Maybe
that little metal piece, that little... it could have been. Look at that little metal piece down there with the handles on it that they used.
What is that?
I don't know.
Huh. That's
crazy. We need to get a good picture of that.
Yeah, let me get my phone.
Oh, Kara. Look.
Oh. Would I get in trouble for going in there?
Don't go in there. Please don't go in there.
Oh, yeah, the little stables. Oh, my God. Please do not tell me these were rooms.
No, these weren't rooms. They're the bunkhouse. Like the bunkhouses were over here. Those are the bunkhouses.
I wonder what this was then.
I don't know, but this is where we were talking about trying to get up and climb on this, and he said, "I'm not scared."
Man,
which
that is crazy.
I don't know. I'd be kind of scared of us.
Yeah, I'd be scared of us. No lie.
Kara's gonna get a good picture.
That is crazy, crazy cool.
Be careful. It looks like they're adding some new boards in there, though. Oh, Kara, there's nails sticking out of that.
Yeah, I know. I'm fine. Oh, that's creepy. I almost see a face on the wall, but it's just
Kind of reminds me of going into the Needful Things. In the crawl space at Needful Things, huh?
No, that one was... I hear something down here. The person having...
Do you have your voice recorder going?
No, that one is down at that building, but I'm going to take this one out. Yeah, we've got voices.
William said he wouldn't be scared of you. Yeah, he probably would.
You don't know me.
Look at Wyoming.
I hear you have stories. I'm going to leave this recorder here.
Look at all the snow in the mountains, guys.
Yeah.
We just had a lot of snow here the other day.
Oh, booyah! I'm going to get a picture of that one.
Look at all that snow. Kara, be careful. Look at her. Let's walk around. I probably shouldn't leave her. She's all right. She's got it. My nose is so red. I'm freezing. You can see her breath. Look at this. Isn't that cool? Check that out. It goes so far up there. You've got it. Everything boarded up. I kind of wish that they would fix it up to where you can actually go inside. So that would be kind of cool. I know they're trying to preserve it, but it looks like they're kind of letting it just go to hell. And you've got people that live right here. This is all ranch land. Okay.
Should we leave the recorder there? Just running, or should I grab it?
I don't know. I don't know.
How about we stop it? Cause
Yeah, I would. We'll give you guys one more shot of the inside. That was pretty cool. I was pretty impressed with that.
oh yeah, I need pictures of that.
That's awesome. I'm sorry. I can't get over that. Look at the ceiling.
I wonder if I could. That was an electrical.
Oh, oh yeah. Scary. Oh, what was that? Sound like gunfire. Not uncommon in Wyoming. It's legal to carry.
Oh, I got my hand in there. Yeah.
Kara, don't drop it, whatever you do.
Oh no, stupid Bixby, go away.
Hey, check it out.
That's awesome.
Look. Look at its old fire hydrant. An old fire